I direct the course of my life by whatever I think, say and do. Now I want to break that down a little bit further. I direct the course of my life by what I'm giving my attention to. Am I giving my attention to trying to fix my health or lose weight or change some sort of condition that I think needs to change so that I can be happy? If I'm giving my attention to those things, I'm activating the opposite of them as well. And that's what sometimes is such a self-defeating purpose. When you set a goal to lose weight, your attention is on the weight that needs to be lost. When you set a goal to get healthy, your attention is also on that unhealth or that dis-ease that might be present in your body, because you wouldn't be setting that as an intention if you didn't have something that you were trying to fix or trying to change. So I tend to find setting myself a general intention works really well. Works really well for me, and it really shortcuts everything, because see, I believe that the goodwill, the benevolence of this universe is so big that I only need to line up with the general intention of the bigness of the goodwill in this universe, and everything else comes to me as a result. The rest, any other goals that I set or any other intentions that I have, that's just part of enjoying the journey. But for people who feel like their lives are a little bit stuck, or they're not in control of their lives, you're concentrating on something that needs to be changed, in that moment you're taking away the goodness. Are you focusing on what needs to be changed, or are you celebrating what already exists and making that bigger? For me, I know the power of celebrating. I know the power of cheering. I know the power of finding an element, however big or small it might be, and making that bigger, expanding that, and not trying to fix something that seems to be broken, not trying to change a condition, not trying to improve somebody else's behavior, not trying to get everybody else to agree with what I think. I set my intention today to go out and make a video, and then I realized that sometimes when I go out to make a video, I actually lose the essence of what I'm really making the video for. And part of the reason that I started making videos was because it was giving me so much joy, and I was getting so much growth from it, so much expansion. So I decided today to come out and just enjoy my walk, enjoy my time out here. I mean, look at this beautiful place that I'm walking in. It's just gorgeous. So I set my intention today to enjoy my walk, and if words came out of that, well and good. And they did really quickly as soon as I got out of here. The right words came, the topic came, everything came to me, because I just know I direct the course of my life primarily by how I'm feeling, the vibe I'm emitting to the universe, how connected I am to spirit, source, that God part of me, that higher self, that, you know, that feeling you get when you're in love, or that feeling you get when you feel connected, when you feel like you're part of the oneness, or feel like you're part of everything. Sometimes people get that at the heights of orgasm. They feel that spiritual attunement, they feel that alignment, they feel that connection. That's why those sorts of activities bring people so much pleasure. There are lots of different ways that you can get that connection, and when you feel good at any time, when you set your sights on fun, you set your sights on pleasure, you set your sights on something really general, you set your sights on feeling good just generally, wow, everything else comes to me as a result of setting that intention. I'm sure other people do it their own way, but for me, that's what works for me. When I reminded myself that what I wanted was to have fun while I'm out on my walk, wow, everything else just came to me as a result. So I love that I direct the course of my life. I love knowing that what I'm giving my attention to matters. I also love knowing that there's nothing outside of me that's telling me what I should do, that my life is being directed by how I'm feeling in each moment, by how I'm vibrating in each second. I'm thoughtful about what I'm giving my attention to. And I really just ask this question: am I trying to achieve a result, or am I going out to celebrate? You know, it's one or the other. Am I trying to make something happen because I think something needs to be changed? Or am I taking what already exists and working and creating from something that's beautiful? I create my own life. I direct the course of my life by what I'm giving my attention to. So today I'm giving my attention to just general nature, general fun. My life's expanded out of sight. When I threw away my criteria about the qualities that I wanted to find in a mate, it was just the very best thing that I ever did. Because as I had those criteria set, what would happen was when I went out with people, I would notice if they did or didn't have that criteria. So if they didn't have the criteria that I was after, then I was noticing the absence of it. And my experience of them and my enjoyment in that moment just wasn't even there, because I was noticing what wasn't there. So we know the power of focusing a pure intention. If you want to focus on love and you just want to love just for the sake of that feeling, that's a pure intention. But if you love to get a result, if you're loving someone so that they will love you back, I call that a hidden agenda. It's not a pure intention. Because the moment that you set an intention to get something that isn't already in existence, then you activate both ends. You activate the success and you activate the not success. And so that's when we have split intentions. That's when we have conflicting goals. That's when we have a conflict of thought. That's when we have a variance in our vibration, when we activate one side as well as the other. So I still maintain I love to have fun. That's probably the best one for me to always go for. Out of fun came a fantastic relationship. Out of my intention to be sillier, at Christmas time I decided I wanted to be sillier. Out of that intention, my life has expanded out of sight. So those fun-loving, simple intentions mean the world to me, and they really make a difference to the quality of my life. So I just want to share that, just in case somebody else felt that might have been the missing ingredient to what you've set up in your life. I just know those fun-loving, light-hearted intentions work so well, because the benevolence of this universe is so big. The goodwill of this universe is so incredible. Have a look at this beautiful place I'm walking. Have a look at nature around you. Have a look at how the sun rises and sets and the tide works and the birds sing and nature keeps regenerating and plants keep growing and grass keeps getting greener and the rain keeps falling and precipitation keeps happening and evaporation, that whole cycle just happens naturally. I tend to find that the good things in life come naturally too. And the good things in life to me, they show up when I'm feeling good. They don't show up when I'm trying to achieve a result. They show up when I'm just feeling good and I'm trusting in that benevolence. I'm trusting and have faith in that vibrational aspect to the basis of everything. That vibrational aspect, I'm going to call it God, source, spirit, that spirit energy, that invisible thread to the power of the universe. That's what I use to create. I don't need to set a major intention for something in particular. I just choose something light-hearted, and I let all of those other things come as a result. How beautiful is that?